The tale of Mayari, Hanan and Tala, the daughters of Bathalan, the celestial kingdom of Kaluwalhadian, where Bathala reigned supreme. 3 radiant daughters were born, each destined to shape the rhythm of time, light, and destiny. These daughters, known as Mayari, Hanan, and Tala, inherited divine powers that illuminated the heavens and guided mankind. The birth of the divine sisters. After Bathala's great battle with Ulilang Kaluluwa and the loss of his dear friend Galang Kaluluwa, he found himself yearning for companionship. From the cosmic energies of light, warmth, and wisdom, Bathala created his 3 daughters, each embodying a different aspect of celestial power. Mayari, the eldest, was the goddess of the moon. Her silver radiance bathed the world in calmness and peace. With her graceful yet strong spirit, Mayari symbolized beauty, strength, and equality. Hanan, the second daughter, was the goddess of the morning. She brought the warmth of the rising sun, ushering in hope, renewal, and new beginnings. Tala, the youngest, was the goddess of the stars. With her luminous crown of starlight, Tala guided lost travelers and lit the night sky with constellations that whispered the secrets of fate. The sisters were beloved among the Dewata and the Anito, and Bathala entrusted each of them with guardianship over the heavens. The conflict between Mayari and Apolaki. As Bathala's daughters grew, Bathala's son, Apolaki, god of the sun and the embodiment of war and leadership, claimed his role as the primary ruler of the sky. Proud and fierce, Apolaki believed that as the sun, his brilliance was unmatched, and thus he should reign alone over both day and night. However, Mayari believed otherwise. As the goddess of the moon, she argued that the night was as important as the day, for rest, reflection, and peace were vital to balance life. The world cannot live by light alone, Mayari told her brother. The night's gentle glow has its own strength. I shall share dominion with you. But Apolaki refused, insisting that his light was superior. The argument soon turned into a heated conflict, and in his anger, Apolaki challenged Mayari to a duel to decide who would rule the skies. The battle for the sky. The 2 siblings clashed in a mighty battle, Apolaki blazing fire against Mayari's cold yet piercing light. Sparks ignited the heavens, and the earth trembled as their powers collided. In the struggle, Apolaki struck Mayari across the face with his golden spear. The blow blinded her in one eye, and her silver radiance dimmed. Despite her injury, Mayari continued to fight bravely. Bathala, witnessing their conflict, finally intervened, demanding peace. Recognizing Mayari's strength and unwavering resolve, Apolaki relented. They reached a compromise. Apolaki would rule the day, and Mayari would reign over the night. However, because Mayari's light was dimmed by her lost eye, her moonlight would be softer and gentler than the sun's. Hanan's role as the bringer of dawn. While Apolaki and Mayari divided the sky, Hanan was entrusted with a special task, to usher in the transition between darkness and light. Each morning, Hanan would rise ahead of Apolaki, painting the sky with hues of orange and gold to announce the arrival of day. Hanan's presence became a symbol of hope and renewal, a reminder that no matter how dark the night may be, morning will always come. For this reason, she became the guardian of new beginnings, often called upon by farmers before planting season and by families when celebrating milestones. Tala's role as the keeper of the stars. Tala, the youngest and most curious of the sisters, loved to wander the heavens. She found joy in tracing patterns across the night sky, placing each star with precision and purpose. Bathala gifted her a radiant jewel of light, which Tala used to command the stars. She arranged the brightest ones into constellations that could guide sailors, hunters, and lost travelers home. Tala became a symbol of guidance, wisdom, and protection. Among her most beloved creations were the morning star and the evening star, 2 radiant lights that glowed at the borders of Hanan's morning and Mayari's night. These twin stars served as celestial beacons for those in need of direction. The legend of the pineapple, Ang Alamat ng Piña. Long ago, in a peaceful village surrounded by fields of golden crops and swaying coconut trees, there lived a young girl named Pina. Pina was a beautiful child, but her beauty was matched only by her laziness. Despite her mother's constant guidance, Pina refused to help with chores or lift a finger to ease her mother's burdens. Her mother, Aling Rosa, was a hard-working widow who did everything she could to provide for them both. From sunrise to sunset, Aling Rosa cooked, cleaned, and tended their small vegetable garden. Yet Pina spent her days idling, playing with her friends, or napping beneath the shade of a tree. The child who would not listen. "Pina," Aling Rosa would call out, "fetch some water from the well." But Pina would groan, "I don't know where the bucket is." "Pina, sweep the floor." "I can't find the broom," Pina would whine. "Pina, bring me the ladle for the soup." "I don't know where it is," she'd complain. No matter how simple the task, Pina always claimed she could not find what she needed, even if the object was right in front of her. Aling Rosa tried to be patient, but her daughter's laziness grew worse with time. The mother's wish. One day, after hours of hard work in the kitchen, Aling Rosa asked Pina to fetch a simple kitchen tool, a small wooden ladle that was clearly visible on the counter. "I can't find it!" Pina shouted from the other room without even looking. Exhausted and frustrated, Aling Rosa wiped her brow and sighed. "I wish you had 1,000 eyes so you could finally find what you looking for," she muttered under her breath. She hadn't meant it. It was just a tired mother-in-law's frustrated words. But fate was listening. The mysterious disappearance. The next morning, Aling Rosa awoke to an eerie silence. She called out for Pina, but her daughter was nowhere to be found. The neighbors searched the village, the fields, and the nearby forest, yet Pina was gone without a trace. Heartbroken, Aling Rosa spent weeks wandering the countryside, calling out her daughter's name. The strange plant one day, while tending her garden, Aling Rosa noticed a peculiar plant growing where Pina often played. Its leaves were long and spiked, like a crown. Curious, she let it grow, and soon it bore a strange fruit, golden and rough, with skin covered in tiny, round dimples that resembled countless eyes. As Aling Rosa gazed at the fruit, tears welled in her eyes. She remembered her frustrated words. "I wish you had 1,000 eyes." Realizing that the fruit had grown where her daughter had last been seen, Aling Rosa whispered softly, "Pina, is that you?" From then on, Aling Rosa cared for the plant, sharing its fruit with her neighbors. She named it Pina, in memory of her daughter, the lesson of the pineapple. The legend of Pina became a cautionary tale throughout the village. Parents would remind their children, "If you lazy and refuse to look for what's right in front of you, you might end up like Pina, with 1,000 eyes, but unable to see what truly matters." And so, the pineapple, with its many eyes, became a symbol of diligence, responsibility, and the importance of listening to one's elders.